Okay, so I did some research in game last time just to find the things I was missing. So today the plan is to pretty much just clean up, pick up the rest of those remaining things and finish the game. Because I am pretty much very close to the end. So let me check. Just noticed that maybe it's fine. It just looks like it's off-centered. Just double check here. Nope. Okay, just me being crazy. All right. So, an autosave here, which I played an hour and a bit, just taking a look at things. I made some notes to make this easy. I know the things I'm missing. It's not too much. I made a list here. I realized something when I was looking for what was missing, and I realized that one of the characters that we had that remaining shovel, and someone had kind of given me like a slight hint about it. It was the shovel that we get from this guy, that he's a gravekeeper. And I forgot that he was a gravekeeper. Then we have gravekeeper in Paris, who is also a gravekeeper. So we're gonna hand the shovel to him. And we have some other stuff, of course, as well. We have some stuff in 1940. Yeah, if we go here and we... Sorry, we're wondering if this was your shovel. I remember, you remember in that small alpine village. Ah, you've kept it all this time. The memories are flooding back. So the young keeper was you? A tricky question. Is identity a constant or a variable? Who am I? I know what you've come for, the ultimate weapon to fight the enemy. Allow me to share this memory from the past with you and soar on the wings of time. What are these scribbles? It looks like a grocery list. And don't add too much salt, it spoils the flavor of the lentils. So we got the lentils too. And then we had a couple of other missing recipes. One of them I think is in 1993. I have it in my notes here. Yeah, it should be the strawberry pie. And it's in the first waypoint, okay. Yeah. I think she's like here, yep. Then we have something at... Right, in Paris. We have a couple of things in Paris, actually. One of them is talking to someone that we had talked once who gave us boots, and we have to talk to him again, and then he's gonna fight us. I would have never found that. Like some of these things I literally only found out because I looked at a guide to see the things that I was missing, and I found there was actually a Steam guide that has all these things. So shout out to whoever wrote the Steam guide and put all the item locations, because it's not in a lot of other places. I realize it sounds a lot like Linkin Park. It sounds like the start of breaking the habit. So teleport to another place. Like the synth. And you just need the fast drum. One of them is here. So in that area, when time was frozen, they mentioned something about a lively gathering in this area. And so sure enough, there's actually a recipe you can get here. You don't look like you're homeless. We made all this stew for them. Stew? It smells like tomato. Well done. Great sense of smell. Tomato stew. It's easy to make. Reminds people of southern climes. Climes or climates? Do you want a recipe? You need some nice big organic tomatoes. Also, if it's synthetic, GMO, they'll just explode. I think. This won't work. Hey, I forgot to equip my AoEs again. So when I was exploring here, I just put a bunch of AoEs on my. Since in the last stream I was fighting a lot of bosses, I put all my single target skills. So then we have one more thing in Paris, which I think is near. Yeah, it should be near Metro Blanche. I just need to find the street again with the park. I think that's it there, right? Yeah, the punk. And then it's just. Right. Yeah, I think I must have spawned in the wrong subway line. Don't remember what it's weak to, if anything, so. Actually, I think it's one of the ones that is not weak to anything. Talk to this guy. Maybe like, hey, can we chat somewhere? Something's bothering me. What's wrong? I'm having the strangest dream. It isn't exactly a dream, more a sort of a hallucination. I'm not judging, but be careful with what you consume. Is it sort of a greenish monster? What? How did you know? That's exactly what it is. Sandra, are you sure of what you're doing? Concentrate and imagine it was here now. I can see it. It's terrifying. A huge mouth. Too many teeth. Bigger places. What? Ah. No buffs for you. Alright. That's it for Paris, right? Yep. I just need the talk to Fang and then it's the last waypoint. Okay. And also the stuff in 1940. I'm gonna avoid these fights because I don't really get anything for doing these fights, so not much of a point. Also, given how frequently the game autosaves, it's more efficient if I was, I'm guessing, maybe the people that want to actually speedrun this game, you can, like, because when the game autosaves, you can just exit to the menu and go back in, and then it puts you at the portal, I think. It's easier to, like, choose the location in that way. I think this one was... the other way. I have it written down. 1940 waypoint to the second waypoint to the right. Lumber camp. Ice bridge for make. Oh. All right. Okay. Yeah. So there's two things. One of them was with the like a lumber camp somewhere. And another one was an ice bridge that I had to remake. Are these both exist now? I did say to the right though, so... Oh, I think I just... Oh well. Could have maybe written some better instructions for myself here, but... Since it just autosaved, let me test my theory. No, okay, so it actually keeps your position. I guess the time that I got sent back to the waypoint was because I was mid-air and bugged out on an NPC. So then the game was like, you know what, we're gonna send you back to the teleporter. Which, yeah, otherwise I guess that would have kind of bricked my save, so... Okay, so second waypoint. And then I said... To the right, lumber camp and ice bridge, okay. I guess I'll just go right until I hit it. So there's some lumber here. Alright. Oh, I think, yeah, there was this guy, and then you had to talk to him. And this was to do with, wait, what does he say? My great-grandpa started a village sawmill, and it's been a while. It's been in the family ever since, that's how things should be. But I heard that we might be requisitioned to make stakes for barricades. I'll believe it when I see it. So when I talked to this guy off stream, I got an achievement for talking to the last person linked to a patron. I don't actually know what a patron is supposed to be. I don't know if it's like the summons or if it's something else. But and then I had to do this fight here. I was hoping you wouldn't clear the debuffs, and it didn't. Like that really does, I don't think it really does a whole lot more than like double damage, yeah. Like it does, that probably does like 2.2 or something. Because it does not feel like a lot. The wheelbarrow, and I guess I'll do lots of stuff. That should be the last one, and I can craft the remaining items. And I just need to... I think I just have some yapping left to do. Yeah. Yep. And then the herd cat, right? Okay. Okay. So that was something, so this was something that wasn't properly signaled by the game. Or at least that's my excuse. Which is that as the game progressed, there were new dialogue options with Fang, but because they were behind a dialogue option that I had already chosen once, I didn't press it again. And the game didn't tell me, like, hey, like, this dialogue option now has new options. And anyway, like, there was no signaling in the UI, which makes it kind of tricky for me to know that I should try the same option again because there's now new information in it. And that could have been handy to know. And you'll see what I mean, because it's to do with like the domain's history. And I didn't watch the cutscene, so this is actually all new to me because I skipped it because I knew I wanted to do it on stream. So you have to press this again, and now there's two more. There's like this now, and before we only had just after Poison's attack. And I wish it had given us the like some sort of notification that there was like more to be talked about here, like with an exclamation mark or change the color of the text, anything like, or like a in parentheses new, like anything. Anyway, when did your life start to improve? Let me think. A little under 3 years after we arrived, it was the big event. Our house was accessible again, as was a vast expanse of land. The tree had even grown through the house, transforming it into what we came to call the manor, as you know it today. We worked relentlessly to make our life in the domain more comfortable. It was during that period that I began to embrace my role as an engineer. Cobbling together makeshift energy production systems with whatever we had at hand. My eyesight began to deteriorate, as it had when I was young, but my body seemed to be getting younger. I still don't know why. Becky had found some chickens and sheep, which provided us with eggs and wool. Animal was constantly expanding and improving the vegetable garden. We were starting to want for less, and some days it almost felt like we were living normal lives. But Maliki was still obsessed with poison. As soon as the manor was accessible, she locked herself away in her workshop. She set about compiling a chronology of events and poring over encyclopedias, my science textbooks, anything that had anything remotely to do with time. When several monsters became unfrozen, Becky, Fenimal, and Lady fought them off, and Maliki gathered a whole collection of samples which she studied tirelessly. Sometimes she'd ask me to make strange measuring devices, and curiously I succeeded most of the time. I too began to understand the key principles of time, and to work on a device that would allow us to go and explore frozen areas, the Chronopack. It was thanks to this prototype that we were able to explore the first dangerous areas of the domain, which the tree had isolated with a protective security lock. Phew, feels really weird to be recounting all of this. Let's continue some other time. Okay, my head's spinning. Other time is now. So now and then we have a third option. What was the turning point for what was the turning point for Maliki? I want to know the end of our story in the domain. All right, well, a little over 5 years after we arrived in the domain, the tree stopped growing. Fenimal explained to us that the energy contained in the seed, though colossal, had been exhausted. And since we were living in a closed system, the domain's expansion has stagnated. A kind of routine had set in, and without wanting to admit it, we were all beginning to accept it and envisioning life here forever. Maliki spoke less and less and was almost never seen anymore. And whenever we did encounter her, she would say weird things. And often she seemed to not see us at all, as if she was staring at a point behind us or through us. Her entire mind was focused on a single goal: getting her revenge on Poison. One day she burst out of her workshop wearing a mask, the one you're familiar with. She began to squeal with joy. When Fenimal realized what kind of wood the mask was made of, she flew into a terrible rage. The trunk of the tree had been mutilated. Sap was dripping from a large hole. I thought they were going to come to blows. After that incident, Maliki only went out at night. Fenimal went off to soak by herself, and Becky decided to sleep at her farm. And me, I spent more and more time in my workshop. It was then that we started to drift apart. When Maliki called me to her workshop, I could see that she never took a moment's rest. She had intensified her experiments over time, and the very space of her workshop had started to dilate in an unreal way. In one corner, she had begun to assemble the offshoots of the tree she had gathered. She never dared damage the tree again. Never giving up, she perfected her portal until the day she finally activated it, the day you arrived in the domain. Maliki showed tremendous energy and determination. Starting from scratch, she uncovered the secrets of space-time with the aim of defeating poison and liberating humanity. Even though it became an obsession and had a profound effect on her mental health, I respect her a lot for that. Thanks for telling me all that. Now I understand things better, or it's incredible everything that's happened to you. Don't mention it. After everything we've been through together, I don't want to have any more secrets from you. Well, except the ones Maliki made me promise to never tell anyone under any circumstances. Now it's up to us to write the next chapter. With your brawn and my brain, we're invincible. And I didn't mean to say you were dumb. Oh, I'm really not good with words, sorry. Intimacy bond. You know everything now. Cool. I just need to make the other things that I'm missing, which are these two. I will probably level up the things I'm taking to... I guess I don't know what I'm taking to the last fight yet. Right, so... is that it? I think that's it, right? Alright, 2030. Which is also where the last quest is, so I'll just go there. I'll probably make this lentil soup thing. Since, you know, the game is kind of like, it's the secret weapon. So I guess I'll just make it. It greatly increases the initial filling of the chrono points sausage. Make 2 of them, just in case. Am I missing? I don't think I'm missing any bonds anymore. I mean, I got the achievement for it the other day, so but I don't think I am. There's 5 here and 5 here, so I think that's it. Then we go to 2030. We go to the ruins of Paris. The creature is emitting distress pheromones. Seems injured. Looks like some kind of plant feline. Do you think it's dangerous? I get the feeling that Poison has had fun creating autonomous emanations that are out of his control. That's completely forbidden. Even nature must adhere to rules of evolution. Such a thing shouldn't exist. We have to destroy it. Doesn't matter whether it's forbidden or not. This creature is injured. We have to help it. Becky, watch out. It's an emanation of poison. There, easy now. Meow. Okay, I'm just not gonna make all cat sounds, but so imagine I'm making cat sounds. What is she doing? She spent so much time with her animals that she understands them better than anyone. She's calming it down. I didn't think a human could have so much empathy. I'm tearing up. It looks like it's burned. The bark on its back is charred and peeling in places. It's in terrible pain. Great. Probably from the resistance flamethrowers. Maybe this creature attacked them. A 100% plant creature imitating an animal form. I can't help but to be impressed by this marvel. Wow, you changed your opinion very quickly. But Becky's right, that's not the point. Since it's a plant, I should be able to heal it. I'm going to need some xyloplate to regenerate its tissue. Need 10 units of xyloplate. Take it. Becky, let's get to work. The grass seems to be taking. Can you calm it down anymore? It mustn't move. There, it's as good as new. Stand back, it's getting up. Ouch. Becky, are you okay? Ah, yes, it's my fault. I forgot the basic rules. Don't worry, it's superficial. It just got scared. Animal, thank you. We'd never have saved it without your help. You're joking. It's all thanks to you. I was about to attack it when I saw it was an emanation of poison. You showed more empathy than a fairy of nature. I'm ashamed. When I see you, I tell myself that humanity isn't completely doomed and there's still some good left in you. We're back to the harmony you were talking about between man and nature. I hate poison for everything he's done to me, and yet I can't help but to see the thin layer of innocence hidden beneath. Only we could find a way to break the cycle of violence. Oh, this is the Naruto plot now. I know you can't help but to anthropomorphize. I thought it was anthropomorphize. Anyway, it's a dangerous game. After all, it's because of you that agents of nature ended up with the human appearance. But today I've gotten to know you better, and I'm happy to be enduring this terrifying adventure in your company. Thank you, you've come a long way too, for someone who was scared of everything in the domain. I'm glad to have you as a friend, you just need to complain a little less. Hey. Wisdom. We're so smart. Alright. Oh. I think that's all she wrote. So let's go to the bunker and then start the final quest. Although maybe I should like level up some stuff in case. I don't know if I have enough materials to level up everything to max level. And I'm definitely not going to farm anything, so I'll just level, I guess, a few of the things that I have now. 29, so it's definitely not enough to level everything to max level, but it'd at least be enough to get some things. The fact that I still feel annoyed that they don't just tell you which characters have what rather. Elegant glasses, canvas ankle boots, improbable veil, fairy circles. These are these. What was the other one? What was it? Becky had? The veil. Is it already max level? Oh, it is. Okay. All right, let's go then. How's the fight against poison going? On the subject of poison signature, what we're about to face is much worse than anything you've ever seen. There's no turning back. We're ready. Perfect, let me explain. I have good news. Thanks to the data our teams have collected on poison, Dr. Pilvin and myself have developed an algorithm that allows us to detect the monster signature and therefore its anchor points. Incredible, you're amazing. That's what Maliki is already doing in her workshop, right? Yes, but empirically through sheer determination. Our program scans all possible ranges of continuum, which makes it practically foolproof, but here comes the bad news. But a blocking bug is preventing us from using it just yet. There are inconsistencies we don't know how to interpret. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Sand, I need to connect your chronopack to my terminal to calibrate the program. The operation could take several hours, so you should spend the night here. It's safer. Is it safer to stay in the future infested by poison in the domain? If the domain's integrity is compromised, you are safer here. I don't know all that much about it, but it's just out of curiosity, what's this blocking bug? It's the domain itself is interfering with our program, maybe because it's in a different continuum. Since the chronopack is charged with time from the tree, we should be able to use it to create an exception. Just as I feared, I was completely wrong. One last thing, Becky. Frank told me about your son. Thanks to a DNA sample taken from his cuddly toy, I was able to pinpoint the exact moment he vanished from the continuum. But again, there we find a singularity. The child did indeed disappear from universal time just before Poison's attack. Yet right after that, we detected his trace again in another continuum, one that is unknown to us. What? So he's alive somewhere? That's probably what it means. In another continuum, like that of the domain. Don't carry it away. It might be a statistical error, but I'm going to improve the precision of the search to confirm the results. Just wanted to build your hopes up, and then, you know, before I confirm that any of that information. I just wanted to know that we are with you. You're not alone, Becky. I'm not a very sensitive person, but I understand the pain of being without news of a loved one. Sister. Thanks, I appreciate your support, and hope is always better than despair. Now to continue, you say. There's no doubt about it. I'm borrowing your chronopack. Get some rest. I'll keep you updated as soon as we've located the causality node. Wow, it just yanked it out of us. Sure. Oh shit. Benamol, no. I'm probably going to regret this, but I've been avoiding it long enough. Trying to keep a low profile. You're luxuriance. The humans have defeated the protective dome, but they've spared poison. It's a wood nymph. They're not as stupid as I thought, but they'll never find the final causality node. The future belongs once more to nature. Real nature. You may leave. There's something else. What now? Child, he's increasingly unruly and insolent. He disturbs his classmates and he still won't use the bathroom by himself. And he uses his powers. So what? What do you want me to do about it? Your mission is straightforward. You have to educate him according to the values of our... Wait, someone is here. No. Shit. Animal? Here? Catch her, quick! Oh shit. I knew you were behind all this. We won't let you get away with it, wood nymph. Oh. You're running away again, Fenimal, but you'll have to pay sooner or later. Oh, shit. Poison was just bait. Fenimal, we were wondering where you'd gone. I've done some investigating in the lion's den. Becky, Tico was never erased, he was kidnapped. His abductor simply took advantage of the chaos caused by Poison's first attack on the manor. Tico, he's alive? Where? Who? A very ancient entity that belongs to nature's administration. It's gone by many names, but nowadays, it's known as the Green Wood Nymph. She's the one holding Tico. Don't worry, he seems to be in perfect health, they can't harm him. But why she's done this, if not to hold him hostage or use his leverage? Why? Because the Wood Nymph believed Tico's existence to be unnatural because of how he was born. Because of the powers he inherited because of me. I don't understand, you always told us that the members of nature's administrations have to follow very strict rules. In theory, but some bend the rules. I'm a perfect example of this, unfortunately. The Wood Nymph is involved in an old feud that has divided nature for many long years. There are two opposing factions. The observers, who advocate for neutrality and respect the founding principle of evolution, and the builders, who would like to be able to act when a living species becomes problematic. Their greatest feats dates back to the period of the dinosaurs, which threatened to turn the planet into a desert. Many found their actions excessive, and the builders faction was officially dissolved and banned. But since humans have been proliferating uncontrollably, dissenting voices are again being heard. So it's this wood nymph who's been arming Poison from the beginning with a generous stock of naturans and breaths of life? Yes, since she can't act directly, she took advantage of Poison's distress to enroll him in her war against humanity. It's an act of high treason against nature itself. So what are we waiting for? Let's go get Tico now. It isn't that simple. It's a place that's very... Sorry to interrupt, but the results have just arrived and they require your immediate attention. What we thought was an anomaly wasn't one at all. Poison's last node is in the domain. Huh? In the domain? But how? Oh no, Mali, she's there, all alone. She's in danger, we need to go back right away. Yes, San, grab your chrono pack. Be very careful, it might be a trap. We'll see, let's go. Phew, looks like we're in the clear. Poison hasn't invaded the domain yet, and none of my detectors have gone off, so that's... There, look! Ah. It's ready. Ah! The causality node isn't just somewhere in the domain, it's in the manor. Maliki needs us. It's our chance to beat Poison once for all. Let's go rescue her. I have a bad feeling. I hope it isn't one of Poison's traps. Maybe we should. Now is not the time for hesitation. And I have a kid to collect afterwards, so let us attack. Whoa. Mali? Mali! Workshop door is blocked. You must be inside. Oh no, Poison. Oh no. Wait. Poison, you won't stop us this time. Step aside. Yeah. Oh, just one shot. Coast is clear. Quick. Oh no, I've seen enough Japanese media to know where this is going. Molly, are you there? We have come back for more. You pretentious young fools. You couldn't abandon your sweet, innocent Maliki, right? Who's speaking? It's coming from up there. Oh. Fang, Sand, Fang, Fanimo, Baki, delighted to see you again, my dear. I've completed my metamorphosis at long last. Oh! Is that Mali? She's under the influence of poison. That knows the node must be in the workshop. Oh yes, of course. You still don't understand, do you? There's her freaky eye. You never wondered why brave little Maliki always managed to find me? Her story about the temporal mask is pretty believable. What a vivid imagination she has. Really good at lying, indeed. What does that mean? I understand. Maliki is the causality node. Well done, little fairy. Well done. Yes, very smart. My bud's been growing inside her ever since your arrival in the domain, hidden away in her wound. She thought she could contain me, even use me to find me. Defeat evil with evil. He was clever, yes, very clever. But very risky, because now it's my turn to use her. And now, who would like to harm the precious little Maliki? Me, pick me. I wanna harm her. After all she's put you through, doesn't she deserve to be punished? Well, I mean, you know. I can't attack Mali. It might hurt her, or worse. Mwahaha, you can't. Hey, you get out of the way, you brat. Don't worry about me, you must. Or lie down, hideous little doll. This body belongs to poison now. Crawl back under your pile of leaves and be quiet. It's the original poison and he's alone. We have to take advantage of it now, whatever the cost. But, alone? Do you think poison is stupid, fool? He hasn't learned anything. Poison is the domain's new master. He's going to invite all his friends. Oh yeah, he's going to throw one hell of a party. Let the dancing commence. Choose your partners. You're gonna fight all the bosses. One by one. Clock. Oh, I have no AoE spells. Hopefully I don't actually have to fight all of them. Whee! I'll take care of the monsters. You deal with Maliki. Don't be stupid. You never manage on your own. Told you she's not alone. Sorry, I told you. She's not alone. Big sister! The humans haven't said their last word. You can count on the resistance. Oh shit, it's Bob. Giga Chad Bob. Come on, it's time to show our guardian angels our gratitude. We'll take care of the escort. You concentrate on poison. Let's go. Yes. Mwahaha. The more the merrier. Let's go. What? Oh, I didn't eat the lentils. Oh, right, because she can't hit Mali, I see. Are you weak to nature? Probably not, right? Oh. You're not strong against a demon arm? Or how are you versus... You know, I'm gonna do purring just in case it start debuffing us. Oh. Oh, I must have accidentally pressed X. I'm like, what? Okay, this should take normal damage then. Unleash him. Okay, so it takes regular punch to the face damage. I don't want to restart the fight. Wait, did she just do like techno damage? Don't imagine I can stun you, right? do it like this. Yeah, so I can't even use like dual turns too. Anyway. Synchrotron, Beam, Withering. Or Delta Decoherence. That she already has Delta Decoherence. I guess I could just do a strength penalty. And this supposedly increases my damage too, so I'll just use it. This would be fun if it actually worked versus her. Any chances to inflict whatever are pretty bad here. Yeah. Doesn't do too much. Oh, I didn't even refresh the duration. I keep forgetting that it doesn't refresh the duration. I guess I'll just do natural obviously on herself. Thanks. Becky's probably gonna die, but that's okay. Oh. Word. I wish I had the extra physical damage. Oh fuck, I meant to. So how does it feel to finally hit the one who lied to you so much? Shut up, she suffered enough for two. A monster like you understands nothing about human emotions. Ow. Let's just do wheel. No. Let's do like... It is supposedly low on health, which is nice. I'll do this just in case. Does it like do that much damage to Becky? Okay. I guess that was phase one. Hey, no, you can't beat poison. I'm the arm of nature. Corrupted nature, depraved, you're going to disappear now. This isn't over, the lady. Oh shit, she's pregnant. Oh no, not lady. Oh shit, it's lady. Oh, she's cute. Corrupted crystallization, its power is huge. Ah! Oh shit, phase 2 time. Oh, is she like hanging on the edge there? Lady poison. Okay, so you're resistant to physical. Oh, there's like something cute there. Oh. Are you resistant to physical? What if I do... Are you weak to that? Good to know. Nope. Oh, big heal. Whoa. She has the la time. She's weak to this too. imagine she'll be weak to nature, but I'll try anyway. Oh, she is. Nice. Maliki, can you hear me? I want to get to know you again. We have to find our son.
Drop your bibs and make some gibs, maggots. Take your lumps like a man, Private Twinkle Toes.
I let it play. I'll do the squats and the push-ups just 1 second. Can you hear me? I want to get... Oh, right. We have to find our son. Stop this right now. 1 second. Let me just do this.
Hey, bro. Are you going to that SawCon convention? What's SawCon, you ask? SawCon these nuts.
All right. Question mark. Love? Or... Oh well. Ow. Be strong, my brave envoy. Be nature's wrath and rid our beautiful planet of the vermin eating away at it. That voice, the wood nymph! Breath of life. Oh. Blade looks really angry. Oh. We should probably block then, huh? Yeah, hit her instead. I'm not smart. Oh. Cool. Oh. Okay. Does unleashing not kill? It seems like it puts us low on health, but it doesn't actually kill us. Let me do the cheese trick. Alright, I don't have flowers, fuck. I guess I can do aura. And then I have to do... Oh wait, but she's... right, she resists that. Is she still... Oh, she shouldn't be anymore, right? So I guess right now I just have to... I guess just try to get the agility penalty. Here I want to slide. And I want to do... Is it vitalism and purring? Wait, which one is the... Oh, natural to get that one. Heal and clear any bad statuses. Oh. Nice, we got her. That Maliki and Lady Poison. The energy of the breath of life is depleted. We did it. Thank you, and I'm sorry for everything you've been through. Now thanks to you, I'm correcting my mistakes. Venerable, thank you for believing in humanity. Fang, thank you for never doubting. Sand, thank you for opening your heart. Becky, I love you. Against all the odds, the time has come. Lady, lady, lady. And then all the creatures just died. And use the Chrono Pack on a portal at full power. It's time to send poison somewhere he can do no more harm. Go. No! It's over. I no longer feel poison's presence. What happened to him? He's been scattered into tiny pieces throughout the vastness of the continuum. Good luck to anyone who tries to put that puzzle back together. Your workshop was a giant trap? Did you expect this to happen? Not exactly. The future is a very delicate thing to interpret, but broadly speaking, yes. With a large margin of uncertainty, let's not kid ourselves. And you couldn't just, I don't know, tell us? Remember, Poison was watching me, and as I said, it's always extremely risky talking about the future. But you guys are great. She'll be the death of me one day, I swear, unless I kill her first. Devious to the very end. I can take care of it if you want. Sand's always ready to lend a hand. I don't really regret that little... Kidna? Kinda? My little invitation? Okay. Don't make things worse. Enough grumbling, good grief. Hey, we beat Poison. We can celebrate a little. I have an idea. Meet me at the tree. We'll have a picnic. Can you bring everything? I need a little break. A picnic? You saved the future from Poison's claw. Shouldn't she disappear? Thank you. Now we have to go home and see what our new life will be like. Big sister, you have to stay here. If you take the portal to causality, I know, a new future will be set in motion. We'll probably no longer be the same people. We might not even exist anymore, but we can't take any risks. The portal will self-destruct after our departure to prevent a further break in the continuum. Please. Big sister, no. Don't be sad. We'll meet again in another time, in another place. But we will meet again. You know I'll always find you, little star. prize. Let's go, guys. It's time to head back home. Say thank you to the saviors of humanity, and let's give them some time to recover. Thank you, saviors of humanity. Right, time to go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Go, Bob. Fine. Yes, I'm okay. Right, I never thought I'd say that one day, but we're going to have this picnic? The tree is magnificent. You did a really good job. It's true. Thanks to Nature's administration for showering our opponents with all those naturans. Can't help but feeling a little sorry for Poison. After 10 years of hearing his whispers in my head, he was sometimes oddly comforting company. That wood nymph embraced his suffering. The Poison I met many years ago was not that a vengeful creature. There was good in him. Yes, I felt it too. Sometimes he was almost touching. There was a sort of disturbing sensitivity to him, it's true. Am I dreaming or are you showing empathy? You know, I love it when you do that, right? Animal loves us. It's good to have you back. Talking of getting people back, when are we going to get our son? Picnics are all well and good, but I can't wait to get my hands on my pitchfork. I like to tell that wood nymph exactly what I think of her methods. I'm warning you, the king of nature is vast and filled with danger. Yes, and the wood nymph's supporters are powerful and fearsome. Starfish will crush your wood nymph like a bug. Honestly, I don't see what could go wrong. Who knows, we might even reach a diplomatic solution. Imagine that once the facts have been presented, that wood nymph will have all of nature's administrations on her trail. Nothing is scarier than angry bureaucrats. But you might as well strike while the iron's hot, right? According to my calculations, you have about 0.997 chance of success. Right, let's go. Wait, we're not having the picnic then? Fuck. What about you, Sand? Are you coming with us or are you going home? This is my home. I think I genuinely like you, Sand. Wow, that's a bit late into the game to say that. But thanks, I guess. What was a picnic? Let's go, I can't wait till Tico in my arms. I'm really curious to see what Fatimal's place looks like. Ah, such optimism. It's almost infectious. Be good and don't eat too much kibble. Thanks to you. See you soon in this continuum or another. Oh, is that a thank you, gamer? Whee. There she goes. We did it. Damn, that's a lot of names. I'm thinking like about the prospects of a second game and so on. I mean, I think the story is pretty cute. I did enjoy the story. I think as far as gameplay goes, it's mostly pretty alright. It has its issues. I have some quips about the UI. Thanks for playing. Thanks for making it. And yeah, it's like very cute. There's like good things about the combat system that I quite enjoyed, and there's things that didn't quite get fleshed out as much as I feel like they need, or fleshed out to sort of make it smooth and like straightforward. There were some things that were very straightforward, but some things were kind of like needlessly a bit confusing. Some items that I got that I didn't fully understand until like much later, having to go through the key items. I think there's a lot of nods, of course, to the whole like the whole going back and forth in time is pretty fun. I think the storyline. I mean, I guess I already said that. Like, I do think the storyline is pretty fun. It's pretty cute. The characters are quite, like, you know, fun. I would like to see the conclusion of it, obviously, for the overarching plot of the sun and everything. I think it's the main things that hold it back are some of the issues that I had with like exploring some areas and finding some things and understanding some like items, and like not having access to my combo information to find out which characters had a combo with what skill. I don't legitimately think this game needed to have the four skills only. And I think that for all the status effects that you can do, the fact that bosses are always immune to all of them kind of also take away a little bit of the, I don't know, like the enjoyment. Like, you know, it's not like, oh, you can poison this boss, you can stun this boss, you can do this, that, like that trip, like the what's it called, the thing that the pitchfork throw does, impairment. There were some untranslated strings, or like one or two mostly, but there was some issues with like the names of like secondary NPCs having quotes on them. There were some like unclear quests that you picked up and you just didn't really know when you had something that was good enough for it, like that sort of like fulfilled that requirement. Remembering to go back to an area after time has unfrozen wasn't always like second nature to me, and sometimes I thought I had that already because I had already spent so much time in that area that I didn't think to go back and do it. But then once I realized like I could have done that, then I just went back and did it over and over, and that was fine. But the fact that I guess maybe they mentioned it once in the beginning, and like the absence of a quest log, I think I still feel a bit torn on it, because I do kind of think it's cool that to some extent you have to remember some things, but I really do think that like, because I do like having to sort of like think of these things in a sense. But when it comes to keeping track of multiple side quests and multiple timelines and items that you can get across other timelines that you haven't unlocked yet, so then you just end up like searching for something for a long time, I didn't really like that. There were some fights that once time was thawed, you couldn't like run away from, which I didn't super like either. When I was just looking for something, I had to fight these under-leveled enemies. The fact that once you reach a certain level, you no longer gain stats. I'm okay with no longer gaining skills. Of course, you learned all the skills that there were, but there was no like max level that the game just says, okay, now you're max level. It was just kind of like, oh, you're level 14, but since level 10, you don't really get anything, or like level 11 or something. So you can't even like over farm if you wanted to. The optional fights were a little painful, but like pretty doable once you kind of equip yourself accordingly. It's not too bad. I was of course frustrated when I was getting my ass kicked by them, because obviously I didn't have the equipment prepared, but then again, it was also like I couldn't know that that's what I needed until I had the fight at least once. What was my favorite character? My favorite character, I quite like Becky. Becky is a pretty like fun and cute character. Fenimel is cool too, like the little fairy. I have no idea if I'm saying her name correctly. Maliki was a fun, like, sort of protagonist slash antagonist. I actually quite like Poison too. It's hard because the antagonists I did enjoy too, and I like the backstory of Poison. And I wish we could have also explored that a bit more with like the old guy in 1940. The cats were certainly cats, I guess. Not too much to talk about them. Um, what else? The skills were pretty straightforward, but then again, there was some that didn't have a ton of variation from one another. Like outside of mana cost, I feel like the Chrono Wave, I think it is, which was the upgraded version of the Chrono Beam. The trade-off of like not always having guaranteed hits for a little bit of higher crit chance didn't really feel worth it. So I just unequipped it, and it was like quite a lot of extra mana cost. I feel like it was hard to deal. I guess you had to manage your mana to some extent, and I'm okay with that. Not too much though. The fact that there were some big bugs with the timeline skip that I was using to like heal for free, or like heal for 3 instead of 7 off the timeline mana. I think the whole timeline gimmick, I mean combat timeline gimmick, not the timeline in general, was maybe a bit too ambitious. Like it just didn't really feel like it was something that you had to interact too much with outside of just making sure that bosses don't use it to slide on top of a character of yours or on top of themselves to create like a combo attack. And also the combo thing, yeah, like I mentioned, it wasn't super well implemented. It was kind of maybe a little on the like kind of scuffed, like guesswork. It's like, oh, I need these 2 skills. Yeah, I don't think that the 4 skill combat system really fitted this game, to be completely honest. I feel like it'd be better off maybe a little different. I don't know. I don't know what I would suggest to change it, but it would have been nice to have you access to your tools and to your combos when you needed them, as opposed to like guessing that you're gonna need this combo for this fight, or that this combo is gonna be good for this fight. Usually comboing, or like even doing the thing where you line up with yourself if you use aura, was hardly worth it. It was a lot of points and it was like a little bit over double damage, but it wasn't really like, or you could literally just do anything else really. So it didn't really feel like the combos mattered, or the synchronizing thing super mattered either. So that's, I feel like it just left a little to be desired, I guess. But and some skills that you want to make like synergies with that didn't really, like, that it was hard to kind of pull it off in the first place. So it just felt like a bit too ambitious. But yeah, so that's Maliki. Let's see is there anything else afterwards? Probably not, right? Oh. So I guess if I press continue, I just go to the last fight again. But if that's it, then I'm probably gonna... Yeah, okay, so that's just pretty much the last part all over again. Alright. So then I guess we have completed, and we've done all the achievements. That means we've like 100% of the game. That's cool. And yeah. I guess that's Maliki's Poison of the Past. I do hope that like a second game comes out in this universe, even if the gameplay is different, even if it's not like turn-based RPG. Although I don't know if I would want it to be like an active beat 'em up or something like that. Although I guess that could be kind of fun too, honestly. But if it's something turn-based or strategy-like, I hope they go a bit deeper with some of the systems that they didn't go this time. And yeah, this thing is, I don't know if the game sold very well. From my looking at the Steam page, it doesn't look like the reviews are not bad, but there's just not that many reviews. So I guess not that many people bought it, or at least left reviews. I definitely don't think the game is bad though. I think it's a little rough around the edges at times, and a little frustrating due to some design choices that I don't necessarily agree with. I don't think they were all necessarily bad choices. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna probably wrap it up here for today. Ended up being a pretty short stream, I thought. I mean, I guess I knew we were pretty close to the end, but I guess we were a bit closer than I actually thought. So what I might do is maybe take a break for a bit and then come back with the start of Expedition 33, Claire Obscura. So I could try that in a bit. Maybe just take a break, have some coffee or something. It's 5 o'clock, maybe I shouldn't have coffee. But just take a break, do some stuff, and then come back with Expedition 33. Hopefully I won't have too many. Actually, I didn't think about that. I don't know how well optimized the game is. I hope it is well and optimized enough for me to stream and play. It should be, but because I haven't particularly heard too much about it being particularly rough for that. So I guess we'll find out in about maybe a couple hours. Yeah, so that should be pretty fun. So I'll go for it now. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Go see them as well. Welcome in. And I'll see you guys maybe later today. And if not later today, then maybe tomorrow. I have some things I need to do tomorrow. Let me double check actually, because I'm kind of shit at remembering. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm having coffee and some piano lessons with a friend in the evening, and something in the afternoon with a friend, just having some coffee with them. So I could maybe stream before that, or maybe after I'm done hanging out with my buddy. I don't know if he's gonna if we're gonna do a proper piano lesson or if we're just gonna hang out and chat. Both are possible. But yeah, I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching.